Merry Christmas! And welcome to day 14 of the Malkat Gin Christmas Reviews. And today it is the Hakuto Matsui Gin from Japan. The Matsui Gin is inspired by the lush mountains of the Tottori prefecture in Japan and the legend of the white rabbit. Now I understand that Hakuto means white rabbit in Japanese. And it stands for, I think, resilience and purity.
Out in Wonderland, there is a white rabbit. Is there a connection between, did Lewis Carroll know about the Japanese story of white rabbits or what they symbolize?
There's a white rabbit in the Matrix too.
It's true.
So maybe we're not really here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, enough waffling on.
This gin has 9 botanicals, including yuzu, nashi pear, sakura. It has Sancho pepper, and it also has matcha green tea, which should give it quite an interesting taste. We have had a gin with matcha tea in it before, and we could taste it.
Yeah.
And it's a fairly basic looking bottle, and it's 40% ABV.
Although it does come in a pretty blue
It did bring up the boxes, and I remember him talking about how Japanese can be quite fastidious on how things are packed. So the bottle is just kind of
quite basic.
But then maybe to them it's not because of the kind of cut glass look, but the box. You know, here you just buy a gin off the shelf. Not many of them come in a box.
And that's not the first Japanese gin that we've had that's come in a box.
Yeah. So that's the box. Let's get on to the gin.
Yeah. So some of those flavors are quite subtle. Nashi pear is not a strong flavor. Neither is sakura or matcha. So it's going to be interesting to see how they come through in the gin. What a different smell. Wow. I'm at a loss. I'm not quite sure quite how to describe that. It is quite an earthy flavour. Very different.
Very different. As an end note, I'm starting to get the matcha tea.
Yeah.
And I think that is probably...
possibly some of that the pepper as well.
Yeah, and I think that's what the earthiness you're getting is matcha.
Yeah, it's not a...
it's not sweet.
It's not a spicy pepper. There's no heat in it, but it's
not much yuzu.
No, it's a very earthy flavour.
Yeah.
Definitely a dry gin. I'm thinking, if they're trying to play into some of the Japanese traditions, maybe, like the tea ceremony and some of those flavours, because that's where matcha is used. Let's see what it's like with tonic in it. Yeah.
I mean, it's not unpleasant. It's just different.
It's very different. That is different from any other gin I've ever tasted. So let's try it as a G&T. But it's nice. The tonic's really toned down the strong earthy tones.
It's funny because I feel like I get more matcha, but and then yeah, you're right, in a nicer kind of a way. But to me, matcha's coming out a lot more.
Yeah, by toning some of those strong flavors down, I'm actually starting to get some of that nashi, the crisp nashi flavor come through.
You're right. You're right. It is there, like just on the tip of the tongue at the end.
Yeah.
I wouldn't drink that gin straight. I would definitely pair it with a tonic.
Absolutely.
I wonder what it would go like with one of those tonics that comes with yuzu.
Yeah, that could certainly play up the yuzu some more, because the yuzu, I feel, is quite subtle through that.
And then maybe a slice of lemon or yuzu.
Yeah.
We never see yuzu here on the shelf, do we?
No. Sprig of rosemary, I think it'd go quite well with a savoury.
Now, they gave a whole lot of recommendations on what you could have it in, didn't they?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we had a little look at what some of the recommendations for this are. And obviously they said put a slice of pear in there. So that's,
a little bit different. Yeah.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, but
also obvious.
Obvious when you think about it.
Yeah. So they suggested it as a martini, a dry martini as a twist, or...
with a sakura petal. Now, unfortunately, the cherry blossom trees have all just finished blossoming in New Zealand, so you'll have to wait till next year.
Yeah. And the third suggestion was a Tom Collins, which we don't really have. We don't tend to drink Tom Collins, do we?
No, but it's gin, lemon juice, and soda with an option of sugar syrup if you want it a little bit sweeter.
Mm.
There we
Well, that's
go.
day 14.
Day 14. And we'll see you tomorrow. Ginners are winners.
It's quick in the day.
Whoa, ho, ho, ho.